Hey everybody, Mr. Rubo here. Today we're going to talk about simplifying nth roots. So with these guys, um, it's going to be some root. So we know how to do square roots. So we'll review that real quick and then we'll talk about when it's a higher root. So here you have, let's say, the square root of 75 times x to the 8th. So because it is multiplication, we can break up the roots. Okay, so we can break it up to square root of 75 and square root of x to the 8th. Now, square root of 75, we can break up even farther. And we want to try to break it up to perfect squares. So 25 is one of those perfect squares. And then obviously times 3 would give us 75. Now we could do the same thing with x to the 8th. I'm going to do it like a really long way, but there's a shorter way if you're good with your number sense. So x to the 8th is really x squared times x squared times x squared times x squared. All of these are being square rooted. Okay, so here we can simplify now. So that 5, that's just root 3 because we can't simplify that anymore. This would be x, this would be x, this would be x, this would be x. So then it would be x to the 4th. And there we go. There's our simplifying. Okay. So when it comes to square roots, you guys have done these before, but still considered an nth root. Okay. So now let's throw in a cube root. So with cube roots, it's the same idea, except you want to have them as perfect cubes. So we could break it up still. So it's going to be cube root of negative 81, cube root of x to the 4th, and cube root of y to the 5th. Now we want to break it up to perfect cubes. Now with this guy, to make it negative 81, you can do negative 27, because that's a perfect cube, and 3. Negative 27, the cube root of negative 27 is negative 3. We have the cube root of 3 stays the same. All right. Then when it comes to variables, you want to just break it up. So we have x cubed, because that's a cube root, and then we would have 1x left over. So that would become x, that would become cube root, or that would stay cube root of x, I should say. And then the last one, same thing, we'd have y to the 3rd times y to the 2nd. Both are still cube rooted. Simplify what we have. So that would be y, that would be cube root of y squared. So now, because we have still some stuff underneath the root and some stuff outside the root, our final answer is going to be taking all the stuff on the outside, putting it together. So negative 3 times x times y is negative 3xy, and then doing the same with the stuff underneath. So it'd be 3 times x times y squared, and it's the cube root of all of that. So there you go. Okay, so there is simplifying nth root expressions. All right. So yeah, thanks for watching and have a good day.